Hi guys, it's Mary with Stamps-N-Lingers, and it is Saturday night, and I'm going to make a little bit of a mess there. Saturday night, so it's time to do a little video tutorial. I hope you have had a wonderful day. We just got done with on stage a couple 3 hours ago, and it was a very good event. I am really excited for you guys to see the new catalog. I will get my catalog and my pre-order probably on Monday, so while I can't show you the inside of the catalog, I can share all of my pre-order goodies, so I hope you'll be excited for that. Let me make sure that I'm transmitillating over here off to the left, so just 1 second. Otherwise, I'm just talking to dead air. There we go. I've got some folks joining. Yay! Hello, everyone. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Diane, Rosie, Anna, or Ann. Appreciate you joining me tonight. All right. So, let me get started. How many of you were on stage? I know a bunch of you are on stage. Yeah, it was. I know it. I did too, Bree. It was crazy. And actually, in anticipation of doing paper shares, I even ordered extra paper. I ordered all that I could order of the paper too. So, hi Sandy, hi Serene, Tara, Jean, and all right, you guys are going too fast for me, so I'm going to stop looking. Hey Susan. So let's go ahead and take a look. I really love this fun fold. Why do I love this fun fold? Because it's another one of those really easy ones. It's just a couple of extra little folds, and you have this fun, different thing. This is called a side fold. Don't know if you've seen it or not, but what it gives you, one of the reasons I don't ever make square cards is because I don't have square envelopes, unless I go really little. This one's kind of fun though, because you get a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card, which means it goes perfectly in a medium envelope, but you also get a square decorating surface, okay? And then on the inside here, and I have used the Cherish the Season set with the Sounds of the Season dies, and you know, these are embossing dies. You do know that, right? These emboss as well as cut. So that is kind of fun. I like that, and I've made a few cuts already. So I also have some of the new classic Christmas DSP. It's 6x6 DSP, and you get shaded spruce, real red, cherry cobbler, sorry, and Sahara sand. 3 colors and several different designs, and so we're going to use this one mostly because I'm out of the pine bough one. I need to buy some more, I guess. But just so you know, my special bundles are still available through the 11th, which is Tuesday, so it's going away quickly. If you are interested in saving a little money, now would be the time. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I've got all of my cardstock cut. With any luck, I've got it all cut. I mean, you know, the way things have been going these last few times, there is just really no telling whether I have all of the cardstock cut. So we're going to see together. I have a 4 1/4 by 11 inch piece of shaded spruce that's going to be our card front. Okay, and I need my stylus. There it is. Fell out. Okay, so there's two scores. You're going to score at 5 1/2 and at 6 3/4. Oh, wow, there it is. That's it. That is the extent of our fun fold. How easy was that? Okay, so we're just going to fold at the 5 1/2 mark and give it a little crease. And then at the 6 3/4 mark, we'll fold the other direction. Look at that, 1 each side fold card. Bing, bada boom, bada bang. And then I'm gonna get my, maybe I'm going to get my seal. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some of my seal, this is actually Seal Plus, on this 1 3/4. This is actually 1 1/4 inch wide here. So I'm just going to put some of the Stampin' Seal Plus on there. Like so. And then very carefully lay it back so that it's even. And give it a rub. Done. That's it. All right. See you guys next week. Okay, bye. No, I'm just kidding. Now all you got to do is decorate it. Hey, Carol. Hi, Sarah. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, now I'm going to make a notch, okay? I'm going to make a notch at the top and at the bottom, just twine, okay? And I'm going to use the classic label punch And just, I'm going to stick it in the side here. And I'm going to hold it up so you can kind of see. What I'm doing is I'm putting the edge of the cardstock right at those two little marks right there. Okay, and you could use anything you like. If you've still got like a small circle die, that would work as well. I don't have that anymore, and so I am using this one. And I'm just kind of trying to eyeball up and down, so I'm about halfway between the two folds, okay? And then I'm just going to cut that like that. And then we'll go the other direction. But I got to get it right in here, okay? This is probably the hardest part, is remembering which way to stick it in the punch, right? And then we're going to just line that edge up with the edge of the notch piece. And it looks like it's pretty close to being right side up and upside down and right in the middle. Okay, so there we go. Done. Now it's just a matter of decorating. Hey, Gloria. Thank you, Carol. Hi, Fran. All right, so I've got some, this is actually real red cardstock for my mats. And then I had a strip right there. There we go. Okay, so let's use a little liquid glue and do a little matting. Now you could really use the, you could use the stars if you like, but I kind of like the bows because it goes with my decoration. And I'm all about going with the decoration. Y'all, do any of you use gold foiling? Anybody? Anyone? Well, guess what? We got it. We're getting it in the next catalog. Yeah, baby. Yeah, we're getting it. So if you're buying it from somebody else, some other business, some other manufacturer, get ready because Stampin' Up! Is going to have some. So this is just a 1 1/8 inch piece of, real red cardstock, and then a 7/8 inch wide piece of the classic Christmas Dsp. And it is 3 7/8 inches long, and the mat is 4 inches long. Okay, and then we're going to have a square. This is 3 7/8 by 3 7/8 with a 4-inch square mat for the card front. Now I'm going to actually adhere this card front with liquid glue because with this kind of a card, I think it would look kind of weird if this side was popped up and this side wasn't. So that's just me, and if that doesn't seem weird to you, you absolutely could pop that up with dimensionals if and you wanted to. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that right now. Let me see what I got. Anybody asking? Oh yeah, really? I'm so sorry. It could very easily be mine. My internet crashed midday, so I had to restart it, which meant I missed some stuff. Fortunately, it was just the breakout room that I missed, so I was able to make that up. Okay, so there's that. Now, I'm going to go ahead, before I decorate everything, I'm going to take a little bit of my gold twine. This is from the Wonder of the Season Ribbon Combo Pack. Now, okay, if you guys are like awesome bow tires, yeah, then just wrap it around a couple times and then make a bow. And I tried that a couple of times and I just couldn't do it. My brain and my hands just couldn't get it done, and so I'm not. So let me show you it's a ribbon hack. It's my life hack, if you will. But I'm going to have my glue dots. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, this is a life hack that I'm going to show you. It's not that. That's not it. What I'm doing here is I'm going to take a couple of glue dots, and I'm going to put them, I'm going to add just one to start with. I'm going to put one right in the middle, midway, essentially where I'm going to put my bow when it gets to it, okay? Then I'm going to stick the end of this twine in there, and I'm going to wrap it twice around. This is where the notches come in really handy. Just going to wrap it around like that, and then I'm going to cut it to length. Okay, and then I'm going to stick it in that glue dot right there, just like that. Now, that would be really, really ugly, so I am not going to leave it like that. Okay, now I'm going to tie a bow, just like that. See, it's so easy to tie a bow when it's just a piece of twine. You would have thought I had become, I just had grown 12 extra fingers when I was trying this the other day, and I finally simply gave up. I couldn't do it, and I said, I'm not even going to try. It was making my blood pressure go up, and, you know, I just didn't want to do that. So I'm squishing up that top glue dot a little bit, and then I'm just going to stick that bow right on the top. And only we-ins will know that that was not tied around, and everybody would be like, gosh, it's so beautiful. And he'd be like, yeah, I know. I am a ribbon bow tying rock star. Yeah, I just couldn't make it work. I simply could not. So I gave up. That's just how I roll. Okay, now I've got some accoutrements that I have already cut. Now, tasteful label dies, I made 2 just in case I screwed it up, but this is just Whisper White, and you only need 1. And then I cut a couple of the medium-size ornaments from the Sounds of the Season. So it's this. I guess it's really it's not the smallest. It's like, you know, this is too hot, this is too cold, this is just right. It's the medium one. So I got 2 of those, and this is from the lightest, kind of the gold brushed metallic cardstock. And then I have a gold hoop, one of my favorite embellishments. And I went back to my favorite poinsettia dies, and I cut 2 berries out of Real Red, and then I cut several, like 4, 2 big and 2 little, shaded spruce pine boughs, using, again, the Sounds of the Season. So really the only extra thing I pulled out was the poinsettia dies, and I don't even count that. That's like oxygen. Of course we're going to have that. So we're going to start our little collage, and I'm going to start with a bow. Like, this is not a bow, this is a hoop. So I'm going to put the hoop right about there, and we're just going to build us a collage. And you've seen me do this approximately 6.7 billion times, so you know it's pretty easy. And we're going to put these here. What was your favorite? Oh, I got number 6. So I was number 6, which means I was the heart one. I was the very first one called. What was, see, I don't know what all those numbers were. Debbie, you're 6 with me, so you know what, you know what I got. I got the same thing you got. And we'll be getting that, I guess, on the 1st of December with an order. Okay, and then I'm going to put some pine boughs in and amongst the area there, okay? So let's go ahead. And first I'm going to go ahead and adhere this with a little bit of liquid glue. And you know, you can adhere this in whatever order makes you happy, right? Whatever floats you. But I'm going to put it like that. The good news is that this sentiment is going to go like right about here, okay? So it's not terribly imperative that everything be perfectly perfect right under there. We'll add a little bow, not a bow, a bow. We'll just add a little bow. Now you do want the bows to be out a little ways, because remember, this is going to cover it, and if you don't have them out, you won't be able to see them. They'll be covered by the sentiment. Okay, so that's about the only thing you really kind of have to pay attention to. Okay, and then I'm going to take a couple of dimensionals to add the other one, but I'm going to do some more things first. Let me pick that hoop up. And then I'm just going to put these on with some liquid glue. Probably more liquid glue than I needed. Don't be afraid on this card, going this direction, it's okay to come off of the edge of your cardstock just a little bit. Okay, you guys know I like to do that, right? I color outside the lines. Yes, I do. I do. Well, it's better than the leftovers number 2s we'll get. I don't know what you guys are getting. But, you know, it's kind of fun. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Some mystery's always kind of fun. All right, and then we're going to put the hoop back here. So what I want to do is I want to put a couple of glue dots here where they're going to be covered for certain sure by the sentiment, okay? So I'm just going to kind of pick that up and stick it down. And I like to use more than one, because if you only use one, it tends to move around. But if you use a second one, it kind of keeps it in place just a little bit better. Okay? It doesn't let it have that twisting moment. Do you like that? It's like I'm an engineer or something. Like I am an engineer or something. Okay, now let's go ahead and get a big bow. We're gonna make a big, kind of a loopy bow. Not loopy like goofy, but loopy like big. But I gotta go further down this way. So I'm trying to get ready. I think I mentioned this on Thursday on the YouTube video. I'm trying to get ready to get gone Thursday morning. So I'm trying to get ahead with cards, get ready to go. So there it is. That's the big secret. I won't be here. You're going to think I'm here because of how my posts are going to go out, but I'm not going to be here, right? Okay, so that's going to go right there. And I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of these bows. Some bows, chicka wow wow. Yeah, it's been kind of a long day. I'm not even gonna fib you there. Been kind of a long day. We'll stick that there like that. And then we'll stick a small one, but I'm gonna wait until I get my sentiment on for that one, I think, okay? Now I can put a couple of dimensionals on my doohickey. My little doohickey. Will there be a YouTube live? Okay, no, that's a really good segue, Sarah. So, I will be driving to Pawleys Island on Thursday. So, no YouTube on Thursday. We leave early in the morning. And then there will also not be a Facebook video on Saturday because Saturday is the actual wedding. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm not going to be around really the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we drive home Sunday. So you'll have to watch for notice when I do my unveiling of my product purchase premiere, which hopefully will be Monday if the mail does its thing like it's supposed to do, which is, you know, deliver mail, you know, that. And hopefully it'll be on Monday and we'll be able to get together and share that. That's about the best I can do this week. I'm sorry. We're going to Pawleys Island. They decided to do the wedding on Pawleys Island, and so that should be quite fun. We have rented a house that we'll stay at. I'm staying with Ed and Jan, my friends, the parents of the groom. We're sitting on the groom's side. Is that still a thing? I mean, we did that at Matt's wedding. I think that's still a thing. But everybody looked at me kind of weird, like when I said I'm with the groom. Oh, okay. And what does that mean? Where do you want to sit? It means I want to sit on the groom's side. That's what people do. Okay, that is what people do. Okay, now let me set this aside, and we're going to now hold our breath and see if I can stamp this sentiment from Cherish the Season in real red on that label in something approximating straightness. Okay? Yes, I am certain it will be lovely, and it is a long drive. It's like 6 hours down there, so ugh. But we're going to take my van, so at least we'll be comfortable. All right, remember my little tip. Whenever you're first coming back to a stamp, even if you've used it before, I highly recommend, especially with these, well, really mostly with these rubber stamps, that you stamp it on a piece of your grid paper where you have lined up the image so that you can get an idea. So I know that's actually pretty straight. So we should be pretty close. Okay, everybody, collectively hold your breath. Ready? Okay. And down and hold. 2, 3, feel the burn. 4, 5, there we go. I'm going to call that parfait. No, Finn does not get to go. I'm sorry. He has to stay here with his dad and take care of the horses, guard the place, watch his sister, his old sister. Okay. So now I'm going to kind of give that a fit right there. And I'm going to put some dimensionals on the card front. Doesn't need too many, but a few. But I want to make sure that I'm down far enough that I'm not, oh, come here. There we go. All right. Yeah, the COVID thing just makes everything hard. And I am really quite done with it. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, you live about an hour and a half from Polly's? Cool. Is it, so just let me ask, am I gonna freeze my butt off? Probably. It's a wedding on the beach. I'm already cold thinking about it, really. All right, so let me just pull this so where I can see it, and I'm just gonna stick that on there. Now, one of my posts this week is gonna be, it's gonna have kind of a fun new thing I'm cooking up in my brain for my customers, so you're gonna wanna watch, okay? So even though you're gonna know that I am not here, I want you to watch anyway, okay? And that is a little bit higher than I like, but I think we can make that be okay. We'll make it be okay. And then I'm gonna put another little guy right there. Right here, like that. Okay, there. Then, still and all, and now I'm going to put a couple of embellishments, if I can find them. Gold glitter gems. Yes, here they are. I found them. I'm going to close my glue with ETA out there near the beach. What is, oh, Etta, the hurricane. I know, and I'm trying not to think about it. There's an inside place, so at least I think there's a contingency. I don't know. I don't know. It was a great idea. This was the one that was rescheduled from like May. So it was supposed to be a wedding on the beach on Polly's Island in May, which sounds actually much nicer than in November, but it could be very nice still. We don't know. We don't know. Need to make a wedding card, but not sure how late is too late. Wedding was supposed to be in April, but COVID interferes. Then they got married secretly, hoping to have a celebration. Yeah, I don't know. I think I actually believe that with COVID out there, you kind of get a pass on everything. That's just my story, and I'm sticking to it. So make your card and send it, and it'll be beautiful, and they're going to love it. All right, so I've put 3 on the card front and 1 right there, and now I'm going to put a 5th. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put another one just so that I'm uneven, and I'm going to put a bigger size one. I'm going to put a bigger size one, and I'm going to put it right there. Okay. And that, as they say in the industry, is the card front. Okay, so let's do the inside right quick, and we'll be done. Easy and also peasy. So you notice this is a square piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp, not that same sentiment, I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas. Now, I just need to tell you, if I offend anybody by saying Merry Christmas, I'm so sorry. But for me, it's Merry Christmas. It's not Happy Holidays. It's not Season's Greetings. It's not Happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. It's just Merry Christmas for me. Y'all do what you need to do, but for me, it's Merry Christmas. Okay, but again, I'm going to double check that I have a straight image. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. I do. Okay. So now if it's crooked, it's just because my eyeballs are crooked. That's right. It's no rules in COVID. I'll take it. Okay. Now, the Cherish the Season set has this really cute pine boughs image that I love very much. You know I'm a pine boughs kind of person. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ink this up with shaded spruce, and I'm going to stamp it off once, and I'm going to stamp it off twice. Let me show you a little trick. When you're getting ready to stamp over a sentiment, see how I made my little pre-stamp here to be sure I was straight? You can kind of check. How would it look in full strength? Way too much. How would it look in stamped off once? Way too much. But stamped off 3 times? Parfait. So use your grid paper. If you don't have grid paper, get grid paper. Trust me on this. And then we'll just go over the top like that. And that's all I need on the inside. But I'm gonna put a little gold thing because I can. Because it's my card and I want a little gold thing on it. And I'm gonna put it right there. Wake up, Computer, wake up. There you go. Merry Christmas it is. Okay, and I'll just use a little liquid glue to adhere this to my Real Red mat. Now, this color scheme, just, you know, just as a sneak peek, is for this week's Paper Players Challenge. So it's Real Red, Shaded Spruce, Whisper White, and either gold or silver. So there you go. Okay, now more liquid glue to go on the inside of our card. See how fun? So if you like to make square cards, this is a good way to do it, but still be able to put it in a real size envelope and mail it. Because so far, the post office is not charging extra for regular size cards. Now, if it's a little thick, it may get a little extra, but they get really persnickety about square stuff. And there we go. Now, I'm just going to give this a little trim, like that. And that, as they say, is that. There's the card. So let's go ahead right quick and do the envelope. And I'm going to put my pine bough on the front. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And I'm going to use full strength shaded spruce for my pine bough on the front, because I'm not covering anything. There we go. Isn't that a I love that image so much. So much. I do. I love it so much. And then we're going to put some of this right here on the envelope flap. Yeah, not charging extra, just not delivering. Well, yeah, you know, it's one technique. That's one technique for certain. I know, it's crazy. They've upped the prices and lowered the service. So, you know, pretty well par for the course. Pretty well par for the course. Because it's going into Christmas time. So I think it's like gas. Have you ever noticed that gas always goes up right before the holidays? Same diff. All right. Here's my scissors. Here's my scissors. Right here. And we'll just give that a quick trim. And we'll be done. You'll get back to your weekend. All right, guys, don't forget, special bundles available through the 11th. You can save a little money, get all the goods, from Curvy Christmas and this classic Christmas DSP to the curved, quite curvy bundle, which is actually also in the new catalog. So you can get that now at a little early time and a little reduced price. And like I said, watch through this week. I'm going to be posting cards all week. There is one day when I'm going to post just information, and I have a new surprise for you guys that I hope you'll like and will take advantage of. All right? So, appreciate you spending part of your Saturday with me. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the weekend and a good week, and I will see you, gosh, at the rate we're going, it could be a week from Thursday, right? Or no, I'll see you hopefully on Monday for the opening of the pre-order box. I hope you'll be able to join me for that, okay? And I will probably do that on Facebook or YouTube. Watch for, I'll put a notice out where it's going to be, whether it's going to be on YouTube or Facebook, okay? So be sure you've liked and followed both places so that you get all the notifications. Okay, now I'm really letting you go. Okay, thanks. Bye.